What's up, family? I'm JB Black CEO, and welcome to Black CEO Media 2.0 out here in America, though. Now, who needs to turn in their balls, all right? We're going to get to this article right quick. Shanquella Robinson. I'm going to say it's like an update. So, to the people that's interested in keeping up with Shanquella Robinson, stay tuned. We're going to go to the break, and we're going to come back and read this article here and give a shout out to NCB. Let's roll, Lion Den. All right, what's up, everybody? We're gonna make this big real quick and get right to it real quick. Let's give credit to the NCB, the brother that actually, broke this news with Shanquella Robinson. You know what I'm saying? That brother made it go viral out here in America and brought it directly to us. He gave us the faces, the name, the whole nine. So let's salute NCB. But NCB dropped the article on Daejhanae Jackson. I'm gonna say, what was it, on August 6th? Today is 11th. And I've been wanting to go over this, but we're going to do it right now out here in America. So before we get going, if you ain't subscribed to the NC Beats website, because the guys bring you the truth, also how I do, make sure you subscribe to the North Carolina NC Beat, where it's raw, uncut, and unfiltered. Let's roll real quick. Charlotte news coming from the NCB. Emani Green, formerly known as Daejhanae Jackson, stonewalls Shanquella Robinson's unaliving questions. Death questions, in other words, that's stemming from the civil suit. She's trying to stonewall, trying to slow it up, getting in that courtroom, or either sending the questions that Shanquella Robinson family is sending through their attorney to her attorneys about what happened in that room. All right, but relax. Hopefully this stuff can turn criminal with the beginning phases of this civil suit, and they trying to get it where I guess it turns criminal, okay? Let's roll, right? Let's scroll on down here. Let's get this ad out the way. Let's scroll down, all right? Let's see. Let's come on down here. All right. Let me make sure y'all can see it on that end over there. And I'm going to read it. It says, Emani Green, the woman formerly known as Daejhanae Jackson, won't answer a single question under oath about her violent Cabo attack that left Shanquella Robinson unalive. Shanquella Robinson mom filed a motion demanding she finally talk. Instead of answering, Green lawyers are trying to shut the entire case down. Ooh. There go Miss Salamandra. The NCB was the first to break the Shanquella Robinson story back in November 14, 2022. Now the woman seen violently attacking Shanquella Robinson in the video, still refusing to speak under oath. On August 5th, 2026, attorneys for Salamandra Robinson filed a motion to compel in the Mecklenburg County Superior Court. They are demanding that Emani Green finally respond to the first round of interrogatories, I may be saying that wrong, and documents requested served back in June. And, we went over that about, they sent the questions to the attorney and they need her to answer about what happened in that room. And once it go public, we're going to share it here at Black CEO Media 2.0 and probably the NCB to have it also. Her deadline was August 30th. She produced nothing, not one answer, not one photo, not one text, because that's what we need her to do. We need her to produce whatever questions that the family and Sue Ann Robinson is asking that attorney about what happened in that room. She produced nothing, not one answer, not one photo, not one text, because we want to know what the hell happened. Instead, her legal team is asking the court to stay the lawsuit so she never has to respond, trying to do the same thing that Khalil Cook is doing, okay? Let's see if we got anything else here. On October 28th, 2022, Shanquella Robinson, 25 years old, a Charlotte hairstylist and business owner, lands in Cabo, St. Lucas with people she thought were friends. The group later known as the Cabo Six, Daejhanae Jackson now, Emani Green, Elise Hyatt, Malik Dyer, Winna Donovan, Khalil Cook, and the one and only Nazir Tyree Wiggins, a.k.a. Mr. Bathroom. Let's see what we got. And less than 24 hours later, Shanquella Robinson was unalive. Her travel companions told the family she passed away of alcohol poisoning. The story collapsed the moment the Mexican authorities released that stated that Shanquella Robinson suffered a severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, a broken neck. Then the video hit. The NC Beat published the graphic footage. In the clip, a naked Shanquella Robinson is being punched, thrown, and beaten while someone off camera yells, "Quilla, can you at least fight back?" The woman attacking Shanquella was later identified as Daejhanae Jackson. Come on, got the little ad there. Okay, let's keep going. Mexican authorities issued a femicide arrest warrant for her. The group had already fled the country. No one was extradited. The FBI investigated and declined federal charges, but the question never stopped. Salamandra has been fighting ever since. In October 2024, she filed the wrongful death lawsuit, still moving through the courts. I want to make sure I said it right. In October 2024, she filed the wrongful death lawsuit, still moving through the courts. The case has bounced between state and federal. Jackson changed her name to Emani Green. Jackson changed her name to Emani Green, and now she's refusing to answer the most basic questions under oath. Why? Okay, what she's refusing to answer. The discovery request cut straight to the bone. Salamandra want to know and describe in detail every single act of physical contact, force, restraint, strikes, or battery she had with Shanquella that day. The timing, the location, how she was hit, why she was hit. They want to know how she was first. Okay, let's see. Hold on. They want to know how she first saw or obtained a video of the altercation, whether she or anyone else requested medical help, what she saw and heard when the doctor finally arrived, whether any pictures, photos, videos, or messages or social media posts related to the incident were deleted or archived, hidden, or destroyed. They also want every social media account she used ever since January 2022, including the Finsta and Burner accounts, every communication she had with Shanquella on October 29th, and every conversation with the other travel companions about the case. They also want hotel records, medical records for any injury she claimed supports a self-defense story. Anything she did with Shanquella Robinson belongings after the fact. Green position, according to the motion, is that she would not be responding at all. Salamandra and Green's attorney had a meeting, but there was no deal. Defense counsel made it clear his client was not answering. Wow. The motion asked the judge to force the responses and award attorney fees and consider additional sanctions. The mother who won't quit. Salamandra Robinson's lawyer opened up the motion with one clear line, that this lawsuit has always been about a mother seeking answers and accountability on behalf of her daughter. The motion is now in front of the Mecklenburg County judge, and we will be watching. All right, give a shout out to the brother NC Beat. He put up here in a little details about exactly what the family is looking for. I think that is interesting. You know, when Daejhanae first saw the video of the altercation, whether she or anyone else requested medical help, what she saw and heard when the doctor finally arrived, whether any photos, videos, or messages or social media related to the incident were deleted. So there it is. Shout out to the brother NC Beat again for bringing us that truth and not the damn juice. So what do you think? Daejhanae Jackson trying to run. Daejhanae Jackson trying to hide. Her turn to say, we ain't finna say anything. Wow. Why? If it was self-defense. If it was self-defense and Quilla's acting all erratic, don't you have witnesses? With Elise Winter and Mr. Elise Fight Back, and also the so-called best friend, Khalil Cook, which is not a best friend. All right. Let's keep our fingers crossed that the judge make her get in there and answer those questions. Hopefully the judge see through the BS again and take Daejhanae Jackson's balls. There it is. I'll be back. to bring you more truth and not the damn juice. And a shout out to the brother NCB. He gave us a little bit more detail of what Shanquella Robinson is accent of Daejhanae Jackson, the Cabo 6, and she say her name is Emani Green, but when she jumped on Quilla, her name was Daejhanae Jackson, and that's what we're gonna call her. So keep your fingers crossed, and let's keep our heads out here to the street and to the lion's den until we get that truth and not the damn juice. Other than that, I'm out.